Hey guys, in this video, I will break down the dollar Canadian analysis with you using a 3-step process. So the first step would be identify your high time frame bias. The second step would be look for S&D zones. And the third step would be confirmations. So this is what the Sharks Academy methodology is about. Okay, we always look for the high time frame bias. We always look for supply and demand zones that are valid POIs for us to work with. And the third step would be confirmations by means of the lower time frame shift in structure. So this is how we caught the trade. All right. So coming into this setup over here, first of all, we got a high time frame break of structure, right? And where is the last buy to sell? This area over here. So now this entire buy to sell is valid for you to grab a move down. Okay. And you have a refined area over here. So now the question you want to ask yourself is, are we going to wait for prices to tap into the refined area before the breakdown? Or are we going to wait for confirmations to take? So over here you can see prices makes its way higher. If you are waiting for prices to move into your refined area, then you would have missed this trade. But over here at Sharks Academy, we do not do that. We let the confirmations tell us whether prices has the intention to go lower. So now, prices makes its way higher, taps into this entire supply zone on the gray box right over here. So you can see, if we zoom in, there isn't a low or a structural shift when prices taps into our supply area. This is the low that created the high. So if you want to see a market shift, we want to see a break of structure over here, and then a pullback into supply over this zone or this zone for us to catch sells. So clearly, this didn't happen, and prices starts to make its way higher. So can you see this creation of liquidity by means of trend line? This is a retail trend line. And this move over here is the manipulation. Prices creates a trend line for traders to take sells of this inside bar. Okay, so most of the traders would have sold over here. Okay, and then they place their stop loss just above this area, looking for sells to the downside. And you can see what prices did. Prices grabs liquidity, then breakdown. And this is what we used to do. Okay, prices creates liquidity, grabs the orders above here, breaks down. So this was the breakdown of structure that we're looking for. And at this point of time, we know that prices has the intention to go lower because it grabs liquidity, it broke market structure. And where are we looking to participate in this market? We are going to the high time frame over here. You can see this is a perfect supply zone for us to catch sells. So on the 1 minute time frame, you can see there is a pin bar over here. That again, if you have been waiting for this supply, then you wouldn't have gotten tapped in, right? This is the 2 minute supply zone that we got involved. Stop loss above the high and target for liquidity lows over here. So understand that this is a valid supply because it broke structure, leaving behind a demand zone that was left untapped. And that is why this was my take profit area. So you can see in our channel, this is the dollar Canadian that we took. So this is the exact same way as we have taken the trade. Take profit over here, and that's what we did.